Okay. Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So William Zepeda, who's been getting a lot of attention lately for avoiding Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur is not the only fighter that he's avoiding right now, because I believe that he has also recently turned down a title shot to fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. I believe that Gervonta's team has reached out to him and he turned down the fight, just based off of what he just said in one of his recent interviews, where he said, a lot of champions want to fight me right now. Now, of course, this was about a week before he came out and claimed that he had an injury. And that immediately made me think about what Gervonta's trainer said right after Lomachenko turned down the Davis fight. His trainer came out and said a lot of big names are turning down a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And William Zepeda had to be one of those names, because he's Gervonta Davis's #1 contender right now. He's an undefeated Mexican, and this is a guaranteed knockout for Gervonta Tank Davis. And because race sells in the sport of boxing, it would be a huge success. But after I heard something that William Zepeda said in an interview about Gervonta Tank Davis, man, he was praising him like he was a superhero. And the way he's avoiding Shakur Stevenson right now, it's safe to say that he looks at him as a superhero as well. Because in this interview, he was asked who's a more dangerous fighter, who's a tougher fighter, Shakur or Gervonta. And one thing I will say about William, man, you got to give him credit for keeping it a buck. Because even though Zepeda, he's ducking them both, Shakur and Gervonta, but the way he talked about Tank, there's no doubt in my mind he idolizes him. He looks up to him.
So it's going to happen, sooner or later it's going to happen.
Eres el retador número 1 de la AMB y el campeón es Gervonta Davis. ¿Te gustaría también una pelea ante Tank?
Sí, you're the #1 contender for the WBA. Would you like to fight Gervonta Tank Davis?
Sí, de hecho también una pelea interesante que me gustaría tener es con Gervonta. Creo que se me hace el más complicado de la división por su juventud, por la fortaleza, su explosividad que él tiene, su experiencia. Se me hace uno de los rivales más complicados, pero pues haciendo una gran preparación, seguir fortaleciéndose uno en el gimnasio, ganando experiencia. Creo que se puede dar una buena pelea con él, pero estoy seguro que también esa pelea no tarde también en darse.
That would be a great fight, at 135. And I think that probably would be the most complicated fight right now at 135 against Gervonta, because of his youth, his strength, his mobility. But that fight is one that I want as well. It's, something that I would probably have to work a little harder in the gym if that fight did come to fruition. But that's one fight that I definitely want. And it's going to happen sometime down the line as well.
Does he think, Tank is a tougher fight than Shakur for him?
¿Crees que la pelea con Tank sería más difícil que una pelea con Shakur?
Sí, creo que es una pelea más complicada. Son diferentes estilos de pelea o ritmos que se deberían de llevar una pelea con cualquiera de los dos. Con Shakur es una pelea donde creo que hay un poquito más que puedes arriesgar en cuestión de entrar, salir. Y con Gervonta es una pelea donde hay que tirar, pero también hay que estar muy precavido, porque es un peleador que está cazando. Entonces es donde uno no puede repetir golpes muy seguido, porque él te sorprende y es donde te conecta.
It's definitely, I think it would be a more complicated fight against Gervonta than Shakur, because of the different styles. There's different styles for both of them. Against Shakur, I would probably be able to go in and try to, attack him a little bit more, as opposed to with Tank, who, I would need to watch out for what I'm throwing and not throw the same punches all the time, because he's someone who knows and he studies and not only is he good, you know, in the attack, but he's also going to counter, and he knows exactly when to take those shots and then go for it. So it would definitely be more difficult.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.